Hey guys, what's up? Darcy here at 6 Strings 9 Lives, back for a CD vinyl update. Today's update is really centered around pre-orders. The 5 or 6 items that I have all came in roughly around the same time. They were all pre-ordered, and I'm going to show you those. But before we get started, there is a couple of pre-orders that have just been announced over the last, let's say, 7 days or so that have me super excited. Brand new album from Exodus coming out in November called Persona Non Grata. And if you haven't seen the first single to that off of that album already, the song is called The Beatings Will Continue Until Morale Improves. Just a 3-minute non-stop thrasher. I absolutely love it. I am really looking forward to that album. We haven't seen anything from Exodus since 2014. And that was the album here. I'll show you if you're not familiar with Blood In, Blood Out. This came out in 2014, and then Gary went on to commit a lot of time to Slayer, and then later on you got COVID, and then of course best wishes to Tom Hunting on a full recovery. Yeah, you can kick cancer's ass, Tom. Anyways, brand new one from Exodus. I am super excited about that one. The pre-order is up. If you haven't seen this album cover, I think for me personally, probably move over, Accept, Too Mean to Die. That was kind of my album cover of the year so far. I mean, there's lots of great covers, but the new one from Exodus, absolutely, yeah, just the colors, everything. I'll try to incorporate it a little bit in the thumbnail or something that you can see it. But I've pre-ordered that. Super excited for that one. And also, just like probably only 6-7 days ago, there was an announcement for a Overkill box set, vinyl box set, and CD box set. So this one will be released by BMG, which is a great company. All the Dio reissues are out on BMG. Just solid. Anything they put out seems to be very solid. So this is all the Atlantic years from Overkill. Of course, my favorite thrash band. I only have, I think, 3 out of the 6 albums on vinyl. And actually my overall favorite Overkill album, finally going to be able to get that on vinyl. So what this set consists of, and it does come, like I said, on the CD set and a vinyl set. So it'll include all the albums that came from Atlantic when they were on Atlantic Records. So starting out with Taking Over is on there from 1987, 1988's Under the Influence, and yeah, this one's a grail, and I'll be so glad to get this one on vinyl. 1989's The Years of Decay will be in that set. 1991 Horoscope. I hope it is this darker green cover. There has been a reissue of this one on Rhino Records with kind of a lighter green. I hope they stick to this. 1993's I Hear Black. I'd love to get this one. Well, I am getting it on vinyl because I have pre-ordered this set. I just cannot wait. I am super excited about the whole set. But here is 93's I Hear Black. And to wrap up the 6 that are in this set is 1994's WFO. So this was their last featured on, Atlantic Records. So definitely looking forward to that set. Sites that I've seen it on so far, Napalm Records, EMP. I think there's a couple other ones. If you're watching this video and you have pre-ordered, let us know where you pre-ordered it. Did you get a decent price? I think people are going to scoop this up pretty fast. So anyways, let's dive into this update. I babbled on enough, but yeah, definitely go check out that Exodus, the album cover, phenomenal. I love it. So can't wait to get that. Okay, today we're going to start off with, let's see, some German thrash. This is a brand new EP from Sodom called Hegel. So if you remember that song, it is on 1987's Persecution Mania. They have redid it with this lineup, which is which has still got Frank Blackfire on guitar, back on guitar. So he's been with the band now for, again, since probably 2018-ish. So this is Sodom's third EP in 4 years. Kind of a, you know, if you, by the way, if you haven't heard Genesis 19 from last year, definitely check it out. So this came out on SPV, Steamhammer. I do have this ordered on vinyl. It's there is a bit of a delay on it, probably you know, due to the backlog of vinyl. But here's the CD. I'll pop that out so you can see what's behind. So yeah, they've redone Baum and Hegel. Great song, and they do a really good job on here. You know, are you ever going to beat the original with some of this stuff? Probably not, but you know what? They did not do this song any harm. It's, you know, I like the speed of it. It's definitely go on YouTube, check it out. Baum and Hegel 2021. And there is 2 other brand new songs on here. Is there a book? Yes, there is a little booklet too. So kind of some kind of typical artwork of some of their EPs. Partisan had a similar artwork like this, and Out of the Frontline Trench. So the booklet doesn't include a whole lot, but it does have the lyrics. Very cool band shot. So this is the lineup right now. Tony Miracle on drums, Tom, chorus, bass, vocals, Frank Blackfire, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but Yorke. Probably not getting that right, but anyways, two other songs on this, definitely right in the lines of Genesis 19. You know, a little bit of a continuation. I love the production of Genesis 19. This is very similar. Guitar tone is excellent. Second song is called Coup de Grace, and the third song is very hard to pronounce. Pestiferous Posse. So yeah, look up the definition of that. Some kind of posse. But anyways, cool to have some more Sodom in the collection. Still working on trying to get their full discography. Probably, if I had to pick a second favorite German thrash, you know, the Teutonic Four, Sodom would be number 2. And number 3, but not 2 and 3, there's not much wiggle room in here because I love these guys too. And I picked up this set from Destruction called Live Attack. So this is a 2 CD, 1 Blu-ray set. Kind of a nice thick packaging. And I've said this in previous videos, these are the kind of, when it comes to a live album, this is exactly what I want. If I want the audio, it's there, but the Blu-ray or the DVD that comes with it is what I'm after. I watched this whole show. They played for 2 hours. There is 21 songs and then 1 guitar solo. So there, and then there is bonus material is pre-show, what, you know, the setup, the, you know, behind the scenes stuff. That's about, I think, 12 minutes. And then the after show is about almost 8 minutes long, you know, kind of interviews. And because this is a very unique show, this is so it's called Thrashing into 2021, the Corona Escape live stream. So this was recorded in Switzerland, and there's no audience. It's here's the back cover. It's kind of actually it's a backward shot because these guys are all right-handed, not left-handed. But yeah, very unique setting. There is no crowd. So, you know, that's probably the only thing I obviously missed watching this, was after the song ends, it's just, you know, it's silence. But while the song is going and they're ripping through this ridiculously great set list, which by the way includes 4 tracks off their newest album, Born to Perish. So yeah, that's how they lead off this one. Born to Perish is on here. Rotten. What else? Inspired by Death. And there was one more too. Betrayal. Yeah. If you have not checked out their latest studio album, Born to Perish, great stuff. Anyways, this set opens up. Here's the photos. yeah, just very unique show without the crowd, but I still really, really enjoyed it. So there's your 2 CDs of audio and your Blu-ray disc, and a shot of Shemer there. And actually, since this show, and I think this was only announced a couple of weeks ago, but longtime guitarist Mike has left the band, probably a month ago already. But so this probably very well could have been his last show, I think, because I've already seen new footage of Destruction with their brand new rhythm guitar player. I forget where that one is. It's on YouTube. But anyways, great booklet, band shots. And for the price I paid, and that gets back to my a little bit about pre-orders. Pre-orders for me, I rarely pay more later. You know, there are cases, yes. But for example, this one was $23 Canadian, and currently I looked just this morning, it's up to $35, which, you know, is getting quite pricey, but $23, very acceptable. Some cool shots, like really cool shots. There's Demir. He is such a great lead player too. And Randy Black on drums. You know him from Annihilator, Primal Fear. Born here in my province of Saskatchewan. Then I think he moved on to a bigger city in Edmonton, Alberta. He moved on over the years, but yeah, very cool. Right around my age too. But what a monster drummer he is. And yeah, there's the lineup, back cover of this, same as the front cover. But yeah, just a great set. If you're into the, you know, I'm not always the biggest live guy, but if it has the Blu-ray or the DVD with it, the visual part, that's what I'm after. I picked up, you know, a month ago, I picked up a couple of UDO, same type of deal, two CDs, 1 DVD, Blu-ray. It kind of actually pisses me off when people, you know, bands sell everything separately. I think if they went this route, they might see that in the long run, A, you're not hosing the fans, and B, we're actually selling more because, you know, people don't have to make decisions whether to run out and, well, I can only get the CD or I can only get the Blu-ray. Put it all in one and you'll probably sell more. You know, who knows? Give me your thoughts on that. Next up, we'll go with another CD. Brand new album from Dee Snider. I don't know, I think this is maybe his 3rd or 4th solo album, but I only have 2. But this is called Leave a Scar. And this is an excellent album. This is the follow-up to what, 2018 or 2019's For the Love of Metal. Now this is right in the same lines, but not as heavy in my opinion. And actually, you know what? I think I like this one better. For the Love of Metal has some really strong songs throughout, but I think there is a few kind of filler stuff in there, but you know, not terrible by any means. But this one is just more consistent. It is it's still a metal album, but it's just not as heavy in my opinion. But definitely check this out, or maybe if you've already checked this album out, what do you think? Got a great booklet in here. So done again with you know, same band as For the Love of Metal. Jamie Jasta's involved on this one. Actually, and for you Cannibal Corpse fans, George Corpse Grinder Fisher does guest vocals on Time to Choose. So pretty cool. And here is the CD. And yeah, back cover, Dee Snider. He still sounds really good. Like I cannot, you know what, for his age, and you know, some of these guys, you know, they lose some of their range over the years, or they learn to adapt. But I think Dee's got it pretty much all together. Songs, my 3 favorite songs on here, if you want to check out something. And there's, I think Dee's more involved in the lyric writing on this one than he was for the Love of Metal. But yeah, there's, you know, a little bit of, you know, corniness, rah, 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 I'm coming at you, life, look out type of stuff, but it's still good. check out my absolute favorite track on here is track 4 called Before I Go. In for the Kill, awesome song. Like I said, Time to Choose features George Corpse Grinder Fisher. And the last track called Stand is my other favorite song. Definitely good to get some Dee Snider in the collection. And yeah, For the Love of Metal, good album too. But man, this one, it's tough. I don't know. These two are neck and neck. I had mentioned this in a previous video. I thought I'll just show this this book. I'm a huge Dio fan. And I am the world's slowest reader. And this is only 240 pages. So I probably should be done this by, give me a February 15th deadline. Let's just go with that. And I'll give you a book report after that. But anyways, good to have some, some Dio, a nice Dio book, which is with Mike Wall, which was a longtime acquaintance of Ronnie James Dio and Wendy Dio. They helped kind of complete this and put it into book form. I forget if there's any photos in here. That was the one. There is photos, but it's not. Oh, yeah, there is. There actually, generally, these books always have some color photos in the middle. So far, I am only 20 pages in, so it's starting off right at Ronnie's childhood and going right through. But look at these old cool photos of, Ronnie was in 3 huge bands. Like, I mean, his own band, Dio, Black Sabbath, Rainbow. I mean, who can say they've done that? Like, there is a few people, of course, but some more cool photos here. But anyways, check this out. Ronnie James Dio, Rainbow in the Dark. And last up today, 2 pre-orders that I had, or 2 albums that I had on pre-order. And when I saw them, I was just basically over the moon. There's a couple, the whole Sabotage vinyl collection or discography is getting reissued on vinyl via Ear Music or Edel Entertainment, I think they're called. I'll read the back in a second. So far they've released the first 2. I got them right here. I'm going to show you. But when you get into, to me, Sabotage is one of those bands that just didn't reach the heights that they should have, with albums like Hall of the Mountain King, Gutter Ballet. Definitely 2 albums that are absolutely in my top. I would put those 2 in my top 50 for sure of favorite albums of all time. And sorry if you hear a lawnmower in the back. My neighbor decides he is going to cut his lawn right now while I'm doing a video, but that's okay. We'll get over that. Anyways, here is the first one, Sabotage's first album, reissued, like I said, on Ear Music. Here is Sirens with the original artwork. I like, and the original logo. And if you look closely, you can see the face. There's a face in here too. I'm glad they went with the original artwork. Here's the back cover. This is a gatefold. Basically has a big write-up at what was going on at the time, and yeah, kind of a little history, bit of history there. So here's the hype sticker, and the hype sticker says raw talent and power on display. Sabotage's first album, limited collector's edition turquoise vinyl, heavyweight 1 LP gatefold, mastered for vinyl. Yeah, just very cool. What this one comes with is, I will show you the vinyl first. Turquoise, kind of see-through turquoise vinyl. Sounds phenomenal. First album, Sirens, is just a great album. It's raw. These guys went in and actually, this album and the next one I'll show you, The Dungeons Are Calling, was all in one. Their latest CD reissue for Ear Music. The cover kind of looks like this, so you might be more familiar with this. This is when they combined both albums on one CD, because originally this was intended to be one album, but due to time, the amount of songs that could go on an LP back then. They had to cut it down, so they made an album and then an EP. All right, so let's show you what is in here. Comes with a cool inner. This is not, no, just a cool booklet, one pager with all the photos of them actually in that recording room recording this album, or all the songs that are, all these 15 songs that are on both these albums. But very cool. And there is a, like, kind of a sketch of, and that logo there is Avatar, which is actually the name of the band prior to releasing this album. They had to change their name because there was another band called Avatar at the time. This one's including all the lyrics and a very cool inner sleeve. Basically a replica of, where is that? Sabotage Siren Masters. Like, even got the 3M logo on here. You know, just so cool to see something like this from the master tapes. Anyways, check out some Sabotage if you haven't already. Here is the second release of this. So I don't know, if you know, let me know, but I think they're releasing 2 at a time. So I would say probably Power of the Night and Fight for the Rock would be next. And then, yeah, super excited to eventually get to Hall of the Mountain King and Gutter Ballet. My 2 favorite albums. But here, next up is, and for whatever reason, this hype sticker says second album, but that's not really the case. This is really their first EP. Their second official studio album is Power of the Night. But anyways, here's the hype sticker for The Dungeons Are Calling, limited collection edition, translucent red heavyweight LP. Includes our exclusive 7-inch replica. And I'll show you that too, because it is of their, before they were called Sabotage. But here is The Dungeons Are Calling with the original artwork of that back cover. So this includes the 6 songs that are on that EP, and actually a bonus track, The Dungeons Are Calling outtake. So there is the track listing. This one does not include a booklet, but it does include another one of these very, very cool inners. And the back, which has all the lyrics and credits. And the vinyl on this one is a, what, translucent red, did we say? Yeah. There we go. Very cool center ring. And yeah, you can see right through this, but these sound phenomenal. Definitely looking forward to the next set. Did I show you that gatefold? I probably didn't. But this one is a gatefold too. Kind of a bit of a history lesson in there, you know, and you got your classic, well, on here is not your classic lineup fully, but John and Chris, rest in peace. Keith Collins is the original bass player. He was later replaced by Johnny Lee Middleton. And of course we have Steve, Dr. Killdrums, Wackholtz on drums. He is absolute great drummer. Anyways, what was included that was so cool in this, and I don't know if I originally knew that this was going to be in here, but a 7-inch. So this is Sabotage before they were Sabotage, and Avatar, and so that looks like probably their original type of logo. City Beneath the Surface on the A side, and on the B side is Sirens and The Whip, which were both included within these albums. They were re-recorded as Sabotage. And there's your lineup right there, which is, yeah, Chris, John, original bass player Keith Collins, and Steve on drums. So very cool to get that. I'll show you. It's just black vinyl. Nice little 7-inch single. I like when they do this. Nice little touch. But definitely, if you're a Sabotage fan, go out and get these before they, and again, I'll just touch a little bit on the pre-orders. they just seem to go up immediately on most stuff. Yes, like I said, there is cases where if you wait it out, but if you have the patience I do, which is, you know, not a lot, I tend to go for the pre-orders. And if you're getting near that pre-order release date and you don't like the price, cancel your order. You're not out any money. So anyways, that is it for this update today. I will be back with, I'm working, I don't know, I might do another update because I did pick up some really cool used CDs that were kind of gap fillers for my collection. And I picked up some reissues of older albums I really wanted. Or I might come back with a ranking for one of my favorite older bands, Merciful Fate. And but that is it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks as always for stopping by. And until next time, stay heavy.